Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Perhaps the most famous game in this franchise. It's so well acclaimed, it's very accessible and popular by everyone. So let me go into file select. I need to create a file for myself. SCOTT, that's my name. And it just immediately starts you. Journey back to 1792 in the Transylvanian countryside of Romagna. Look at that full motion video. Oh, that's PS1 as fuck. Look at that water. That doesn't say PS1 FMV. I don't know what does. There it is. There's Dracula's castle. It's oddly polygonal. All them vectors on it and whatnot. That's how you know it's evil. I actually haven't seen this in a long time. Everyone always just skips over this little bit. See, that's how you know you're going up to Dracula's chamber. That little bit that juts out at the very top. Final stage, Bloodlines. We're back where we were. It's not 1-to-1. Obviously, it's a different console. And things are different, like this run animation. I still got my double jump, though. Hold on, I do it right. There you go. It takes a little bit more effort. You have to tap it a little quicker in this game. It's a different animation, too. It's a bit smoother. So there's still the secret up here, but it's different. Ah, come on, Richter. Like, give that another go. Yay, did it. Whoops. So there's a bunch of stuff up here. And I don't know if getting this stuff helps you at all. Because I don't think you get to keep it. Unless I'm wrong. There are a lot of like weird things about Symphony of the Night that I don't know. I'm not an expert on this game. I like it just as much as anyone else does, but it's not like it's a game I've beaten countless times or anything. Though I did beat it as recently as a year ago. I beat it on Vita, the PS1 classic version of it. But this is the real deal. This is my disc of it, playing on a PS2. There's the big guy.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you!
God, what a masterpiece. You just tell that this game's gonna be great. I don't know how that scene became so famous, but it has. Also, so the fight's essentially the same, but he's a bit easier. As you'd expect, because he's not the last boss, he's the first boss. For one, getting over these fireballs is a lot more simple. Also, there are like little bonuses you can get depending on how you do in this fight. I don't remember what they are. I think there's like, one for not getting hit. I think there's one for ending the fight with a set number of hearts. Come on, Dracula. You bastard. Love it when you can get two. Now this probably isn't the fastest method that I'm doing. I'm gonna break that candle. That has the holy water in it, so I have that now. I could be real crafty and do this, and then switch back. I might lose the holy water. Oh, I just lost it. Man, I was like a frame too slow. Oh well. Come on, Dracula. So his second life bar is for his second phase. They're very upfront about it. Come on. Also, the whip makes sound effects, and I can do this. I can do this Castlevania 4 thing. I can't whip in any direction, though. I never know what he says. He says, like, playtime's over, grant me something? Well, there goes the perfect run. Are you gonna do it again? What an asshole. What a bitch. He usually doesn't do this. Oh my god, am I gonna... I need the help. Son of a bitch. Well, so much for all those bonuses. There's Maria. Well, at least we get to see this, I guess. She's like, I'm gonna give you my animals or something now, when now I'm invincible. At least I think I am. Take this. Grand Cross.
No, it cannot be.
Exactly how Rondo of Blood ended. Where I got my ass kicked and then Maria saved me. Man, that was really unfortunate. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has come once again for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. But it probably won't be Dracula. I mean, there are Castlevania games set after this, so it's probably not going to be Dracula. That's the franchise. Oh, PS1, you and your cinematics. Ah, loading times, that's now a thing. I tried to alleviate that. I tried to see if this game works with the PS2 has like a little special feature that like makes PS1 disc read twice as fast. Yeah, that doesn't work on this game. It just screws up the way it runs. Alright, we're Alucard now. I'm super strong. So we're in the castle already. And I don't know if this enemy was in Rondo. If it was, it wasn't in one of the stages we went to. Got zombies. God, this game's easy. I'm so strong. Look at that. Even getting hit doesn't really hurt me. Dracula's been redecorating this place. This is the Merman room. Level up. We back to being RPG boys for the first time since Simon's Quest. Take that and that. Can I swing up? No, I can't. I can swing down though. I can do that. What's over here? Alright, power-ups that I can't get. This is going to be interesting because I don't know this game backwards and forward. I know it pretty well. break through there, get my pot roast. Kill those bats. Also use my dash. I promise I won't do that too much. Though it is faster. Doing this, like, saves you time, I think. It looks stupid, though. Eventually, we'll get to the this game's mechanics and systems and how it differs from a classic Castlevania. Take that turkey. There's a whole turkey in there. It's that boy. It's death.
Ah, Alucard. What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Oh no, not my stuff. Not my flashy red cape. So question, why doesn't Death just beat my ass right now? I clearly have no defense. I don't know, maybe that would piss off Dracula. He's like, I know he's annoying, but he's still my son. Alright, let's see if I can do this in one shot. I might have missed. Nope, I got it. Cool. First little secret. Got myself a heart max up. So I have no equipment now. All that cool stuff that was letting me beat the shit out of everyone on my way in here is gone. And I'm weak. I'm like a little baby. That's a big video game trope. I don't know, like, where it started. Anyone has, like, a good idea. Actually, why am I trying to punch this? I'm not gonna get anything. But yeah, that's... Oh, son of a bitch. Now I did it by accident. But yes, big trope of, like, losing your shit at the start. Does Metroid do it? I think it did. Did they do it in, like, Metroid 2 and Super? Might have. You gotta explain how Samus loses her stuff after she became so strong. I will take that. Okay, so look at this. Look at this fucking PlayStation 1 RPG. There you go, short sword. So now I have a weapon at least. Still not getting anything from the candles. So no getting through there. This guy's gonna give me the red rust, maybe? There we go. I don't know what that thing's used for. I think it has a purpose, but it's not as good as the short sword. So this is your save room. Very nice. Back in the days when you needed a memory card. Didn't have a memory card and you're trying to play Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, you were fucked. So the Cube of Zoe. Cube of Zoe Deschanel. So this thing is a relic, I think. It turns on automatically. It causes items to materialize, so now stuff falls out of the candles. Yeah, you needed a thing for that. Why Alucard needs a thing for it, but the Belmonts don't, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with, like, the fact that the Belmonts have natural magic energy or something, I don't know. Then what about the explanation for, like, the other people who get to be protagonists in this franchise? What about, Alucard? What about the Morrises? What about, what's her name? Shinoa. Break this. That was Hide Curious. I'm not the best at navigating this menu. Red skeletons. Ah, crap. I still don't have a sub-weapon. That will be coming shortly. Somewhere. If not in this room, then in the next. Leather shield. Put this on my opposite hand. Whoops, not the turkey. Yeah, you have to equip food before you use it. Let's see, is it circle? Yeah, there you go. You'll never see me use this. I think it affects your base stats, but I could be super wrong. I'm not an expert on this game, so if that's like not what it does, then whoops. But you can use it to block like projectiles. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, he's kind of like the Blue Knight guys, isn't he? I don't know what's up with this. Like, Dracula finds these guys outside of like the Transylvania Home Depot. It's like, listen, I need you to wear this knight suit and throw axes. Wouldn't it be more efficient if I had like a sword? Like, no, you're gonna throw axes. And they're gonna come back to you. And something here? Yeah. I remember some secrets. I need that big heart. There we go. So this is... It's gonna be HP? Yeah! Life max up. Let's get out of here. God, this game is so smooth. There is something here. I had a feeling. Get this heart. Hey, heart max up. And that's all there is, right? Nothing else. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll like throw a little double secret at you. Hey, I got a sub weapon. I got the good old knife. And I don't think it's as good as the knife that Richter had. I think we're back to the basic bitch version of it. Let's test it out. Yep, it's just one. Richter's had 3. It was a wider range. Let's see, I got myself a resist thunder. Oh, RPGs. That guy poisons you. He's no fun. I missed him. There we go. Let's lower that. Gotta get rid of this guy, though. Ah, you son of a bitch. Let's see, you want to move this here and raise it up. I don't remember what's over here. Stuff. There's something here. Symphony of the Night is very much about exploring. I mean, it's the whole purpose of the genre. Oh, it's the cloth cape. Put that on. Now, where's it go? It's the body section. Okay. Again, not the best at this menu. I think you can change it up a little bit too if you want to like make your menu green or something or purple. You can do that. But something about seeing like this color blue, I'm just like, yep, that's PlayStation 1. That's a PS1 RPG. Ah, you son of a bitch. There you go. Jump. Ah, this room. I think there's a secret here too. No, maybe I'm crazy. Damn it. Well, at least I didn't get poisoned. Keep a move on. Save room. Perfect. Yes, overwrite my save data. Saving's important. Dying in this game sucks. So because we're back to exploration, or like it's not even like Simon's Quest. Simon's Quest still had like a game over system. If you died too many times, you gamed over, and I don't remember what the penalty was. It really wasn't that important. Oh, it was losing your hearts. That's right, and because of the hearts were your currency for every little thing in the game, it could be a pain in the ass in that one. But in this game, there's no life system, so you die, it's game over. And you go back to your last save point. And the worst thing about that is, I have the axe now. The worst thing about it is the fact that like dying and getting back into the game takes a fucking eternity. This game has like the longest game over screen I've ever seen in my life, and it makes like anecdotal comments, and it flirts with you a little bit. You'll see what I mean when I finally die. Which hopefully isn't in the next couple of minutes, because this is a boss. But I'm sure I'll die eventually, and we can take a look at that. So it's these bastards. I forgot what their names are. There's also an item you can get later that will tell you the name of everything that you attack. Also, I could have fought them early. They appear where we met death. But I don't think you get anything for doing it. It's just like, they're here now. You're better served just like ignoring them and running away. Alright, one down. Oh wait, no, not one down. Ah, you son of a bitch. Hey, the shield came in handy. How about that? Oh, I'm out of hearts. Okay, now we gotta fight. Now we gotta play the game. Alright, that's one down. Level up. Unfortunately, you don't go back to full health upon leveling up. Did I just knock that fireball out? Holy shit, that works. You can just duck it. Take that. Big throwdown. Then you get a life max up. Totally appropriate award for beating a boss. And we continue on. Alright, so let's stop and look at the big feature that makes this game a quote-unquote Metroidvania and makes tons of modern games Metroidvanias. You got a map. So you saw the path that we took through the alchemy lab up to here. And I will do my best to complete this game's map. I tried to do it last year when I played this on Vita, and I don't think I did it. I think I missed a room somewhere. It was really hard to tell which room I was missing because I was playing on the stupid Vita screen. It's like comparing it to a map online, and I'm like, which one is it? And I don't think I ever found it. But it should be a bit easier playing this on a proper console. I could always like compare, I could take like a screenshot later and compare it. No big deal. I've kind of forgotten what's over here. There's another elevator like this earlier in the lab, and you have to like press the switch to jump on it, and I kind of ignored it, to be honest. I think there's like a way to do it from where we were. Sunglasses. This is one of the things I could have picked up with Richter, right? What does it affect? It increases my defense ever so slightly, and it makes me dumber. My intelligence goes down. But they're cool. They're cool looking sunglasses. So let me see here. Ah, damn it. I think there's a way to force it to where you can go down from there. You move out of this elevator, but screwing it up now causes this to take forever. Fantastic. How do you do this? Maybe if I don't know, I try to get fancy with it. Maybe if I just like press up and then immediately walk out. Maybe it's a lot simpler than I'm making it out to be. Yep. Alright, so what's over here? Oh, it's this cannon with a weapon, the Bastillard. Let's take a look at this thing. It's a basic short sword. So it's not as strong, and I don't know why I would ever use it. I assume its range is not as good either. Yeah, this was the one, right? Sure enough. Well, now I'm back in here, which means I have to go through the alchemy lab again. I'm the only axe thrower in this town, bitch. God, Alucard jumps so high compared to Belmont's. I mean, I guess they had to, right? Like, you gotta make this game and Alucard stand out. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, Alucard's not fully human. He's half vampire. Therefore, he can do crazy, cool stuff. Including becoming a lot more handsome than the last time we saw him. Back in Castlevania 3, he just looked like a regular old vampire. Like a traditional black hair with the cape. All of a sudden, he wakes up a few hundred years later. He's sexy as fuck. Got a nice mane of blonde hair. Maybe that was why they decided to bring him back. Thinking about like what kind of game this is gonna be and the way you're gonna have to control it. They're like, now we gotta have someone who's kind of special and different. They're like, okay, let's make it Alucard then. Just bring him back, wake him up. What's he doing? He's got nothing going on. It was kind of an interesting decision. I don't think they were thinking about the Castlevania timeline. They're like, yeah, he just goes to sleep after Castlevania 3. What was his plan? He's like, I will purge the world of my cursed bloodline. It's like, yeah, but your dad's just gonna come back in 100 years. It's like, it doesn't matter if you take a nap. And you're not the problem. You're not the one that the Belmonts want to kill every 100 years. So what's your power nap gonna do for us? I think that's a new area past that screen. I'm gonna go up here. I think there's another save room. They typically put one after boss fights as well. Yeah. How about that? Save that game. Go to my little polygonal coffin. Right, so... Oh, no, never mind. I thought I hit my max hearts. Or does this game not do that? I'm not sure what my maximum heart capacity is right now. So I have to keep an eye on it. See if the number keeps going up. Oh, I got the cube. It's designed for this hallway. It feels like I was designed to get this from entering this hallway. Let's see what it does. There you go. It just ricochets off of shit. It's really not that great. Unless you're in enclosed spaces. Get away from this guy. Oh. Take this. No, yeah, it came back. 2 hits with it. Oh, it actually did damage too. That only took 1 additional hit. Take it back. The cube is great. I don't know what it actually is. I keep calling it the cube. It's like a rock. I don't know. When you pick it up out of like a lantern, it looks like a cube. It just ricochets off of stuff. Like you're throwing a one die really hard. There's the holy water. Let's see how it behaves in this game, because I kind of forgot. It doesn't move, right? Yeah, it stays stationary. It's more like the original one. There you go. It hits a lot over like a small period of time. Take that. It's a beast, still. Let me get up here. I don't think I can go this way, though. I think something's gonna stop me. Actually, no, this is the way I want to go. I can tell by these clocks. Love his run animation. Look at him. He's got like the power jaw going on. It's not like the Belmont strut where it's like. Instead, Alucard's real smooth.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
Her voice casting is terrible. Also, she makes it look like a lot more time than 4 years has passed. You're telling me that little girl in the dress became that in 4 years? Get out of town. Fuck off with that. How old is Maria? She went from being like 11 or 12 to being like 24. Oh, but it's time convoluted in Dracula's castle. She grew up quickly. What was that? Oh, I got the knife. And I had the holy water. Have I hit maximum hearts yet? This fucking table's evil. This evil table. It's attacking me with soft drinks. Hey, save room. Perfect. Let's stop right here. Alright, when we pick up next time, we'll continue adventuring through Dracula's castle. I'm sure we'll get into more of the mechanics of the game, and I need to pick a direction in which to go because it's kind of opened up after you defeat the alchemist lab. So there are a lot of areas we can go, things we can check out. It's going to be a long game. See you guys in the next one.